Today, we are back again with another Fate video. This is something I found in my own time. This channel is actually very goated. Shout out to Mocha. He's made many videos and I will be checking out a lot of videos on his channel because they all seem so interesting. Mainly, we have a Garden of Avalon video, The Legend of Artoria. This was actually sent to me as a patron request. I do plan on checking this out. So without further ado, today we're going to dive into his first video that I will be checking out, The Genius Writing of Saber Fate. If you do enjoy, hit the like, subscribe, and check out the Patreon where a bunch of this stuff is already posted, full on reactions to anime and Fate.
A character shrouded in the armor of a valiant king, yet beneath it lies a young woman grappling with the weight of her crown and identity. This is the reality for Saber, a character whose dual identity not only defines her, but reflects deeper themes of sacrifice, duty, and the cost of wearing a mask. This video breaks down why Saber is one of the best characters, not only in Fate Zero, but also the Stay Night series. Not so much all the other versions though, because I mean, there's like 5 billion, so here we go. Yeah,
there's a lot of versions, but speaking of Stay Night, man, right now, the part that I'm in, Fate Stay Night 2006, it's not on YouTube. I don't think it ever will be, but on Patreon, I'm on episode number 22, I believe. 21, 22, and it's in that part where Shido and Saber are arguing. She was kind of being hypocritical. It just shows how, you know, he's always selfless, but he's telling Saber to do the opposite, right? It's kind of crazy because she wants to almost do the same thing that she is. She keeps blaming herself, but then she's like, no, just live in the present and all that. And she's kind of diving into her past, which really intrigued me. And I want to learn more about Saber. That's like one of the biggest things. If it wasn't for Stay Night 2006, I wouldn't care about watching the Garden of Avalon, to be honest.
But also the Stay Night series. Not so much.
So shout out to that anime for even
there's like 5
piquing
billion,
my interest.
So here we go. Let's quickly get something out of the way. The fact that Saber is considered to be a male. Yes, this is important, but it's also not important. It kind of depends on the context. During Artoria's rule, most people considered her to be a male and treated her as such. There was none of the whole, oh my god, ew, a girl shouldn't be king, she should be in the kitchen kind of stuff, because everyone thought Artoria was a male. So much so that everybody today knows the name King Arthur, but not Artoria. But here's where it gets interesting. This dual identity, this living a life as someone else, it's not just a plot twist. It's a mirror reflecting the themes of sacrifice.
Speaking of 2006 Fate, I'm sorry for pausing. Saber should never be in the kitchen because we are currently watching her in the kitchen, and bro, she doesn't even know how to chop anything. It was such a funny scene. Like, she's chopping, I forget, it was like some vegetable, and she's like, boom, 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 and Shido's just standing there, stressed out for his life.
Mirror reflecting the themes of sacrifice, duty, and the cost of wearing a mask. It's a narrative tool adding layers of depth and complexity to her character. Saber as King Arthur is the epitome of strength and courage, leading her knights with unwavering confidence. She's the rock, the anchor, and the one everybody looks up to. But beneath the armor, behind the facade, is a young woman grappling with her identity, her desires, and the heavy weight of the crown. It's like she's walking a tightrope, balancing between the world's expectations and her own inner truth.
This is exactly what 2006. I'm gonna keep referring to that anime because it really is showing me so much of Shido and Saber's relationship. But not only that, it's really showing you that Saber she kind of wants to live that life too. She's not gonna say it because she has this duty, you know, the pride and everything. She cannot abandon what she swore to and stuff. She wants that grail and everything, but deep down, she kind of just wants to be a normal person, be with Shido, you know, eat some hamburgers, live a normal life, go out with him, watch the movies and stuff. But she's just battling that
going on here. And I have another video coming up which goes into this in a lot of detail, and I mean a lot. But you might be asking, how does this dual identity shape her as a character? Okay, you're probably not asking that, but just go with it, okay? The thing is, this little twist isn't just about surprise or secrecy. It's about the struggle, the inner turmoil, and the quest for identity in a world that sees her as someone else. It's about the contrast between the outward king and the inward young woman, each with their own fears, hopes, and desires. It's this duality, this conflict and contrast that makes Saber such a fascinating character. It's what makes her relatable, real, and deeply human. It's what makes us root for her, feel her pain, and celebrate her victories. And as the story unfolds, as the battles rage on, as the masks crack, we see glimpses of the true Saber, the woman behind the king, and the human behind the hero. And it's in these moments, these glimpses, that we connect with her on a deeper level, understanding her struggles, her fears, and her desires. So you see, this dual identity, it's not just a plot device, it's a window into Saber's soul, a pathway into—
Oh my god. Where's this scene from again, chat? Is this UEW? Oh, I forgot about this completely. This is the perfect, just, if there was a picture to sum up Saber, this is it. UBW, right? Yeah. Like, at that time, you know, I thought, oh wow, it looks— oh my god, Dan, thank you so much for the tier 1 at 24 months, man. I appreciate it. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much, man.
It's not just a plot device. It's a window into Saber's soul, a pathway into exploring themes of identity, sacrifice, and the true meaning of heroism. It's what makes Saber, well, Saber. And it's what makes her story so damn compelling and unforgettable. Picture this, a battlefield with the clash of steel, the roars of warriors, and the chaos of war. And there in the center of it all stands Saber. She's not the biggest, not the loudest, and definitely not the most menacing. In my upcoming lore video, I mentioned that when Lancelot first sees King Arthur, he laughs at the sight of what he thinks is a little boy on the battlefield. But he quickly realizes just how wrong he is, because Artoria commands the battlefield unlike any other. But wait, let's not get it twisted. It's not about her being as strong as a man, or fighting like a man, or acting like a man. It's about Saber being as strong as Saber, fighting like Saber, and acting like Saber. It's about embracing her own unique blend of strength and femininity and wielding it with unyielding confidence. Her femininity doesn't diminish.
Let me just go ahead and say, the way this man is describing Saber with all these terms and words, the glazing is unreal. It's amazing. It's beautifully said, and it's the perfect description for her.
Femininity and wielding it with unyielding confidence. Her femininity,
yeah, the confidence is crazy on Saber.
Strength. It enhances.
She's so
it's
like
the calm,
fierce.
the compassion, the
she doesn't look like it when you just see her
that she
for the
brings
first time.
to the table, balancing out the raw power and courage. It's a lesson that strength and femininity are not enemies, but allies. They dance together, complement each other, and create a harmony that's both beautiful and powerful. Saber is a testament to the fact that you don't have to choose
the clips
between being
are
strong
so perfectly
and being a woman.
synchronized
and the show
too.
doesn't go overboard with it to the point it makes her unlikable.
Right.
Now, there's no doubt King Arthur is a strong character.
Was that a Marvel reference right there? Like I said, I'm about to dive into Marvel, chat. My first movie is gonna be Iron Man, and we just got a glimpse of Captain Marvel, I think. These worlds are colliding.
Unlikable. Now, there's no doubt King Arthur is a strong character. She's not
she can't be
the
that bad.
invincible king for no reason. But no character worth their salt is interesting without their moments of weakness. Picture Saber at the beginning. She's like a fortress, walls high and unyielding, built from duty, sacrifice, and the weight of the crown. She's the king, the warrior, and the legend. But then we soon see legend of Artoria. Moments of reflection. We see the walls of the fortress begin to crumble, revealing the person beneath. In the quiet moments with Shiro, we see the girl who yearned for a normal life, the woman who holds a gentle heart, and the warrior who bears the scars of her choices. It's like peeling back the layers of an onion, revealing the depth and complexity of her character. And it's not just about her personal growth, it's about her relationships, the bonds she forms, and the impact they have on her. Take her relationship with Shiro, for example. It's a dance of mutual respect, support, and understanding. It's a bond that softens her edges and brings warmth to her cold exterior and adds a satisfying richness to her character. But it's not all sunshines and rainbows. There's a conflict, misunderstanding, and the clashing of swords and ideals. Get it? Swords and ideals, because you know, it's in these moments of conflict
I get it, man. I'm proud of myself that I actually get it.
Unwavering resolve and her growth.
Because I wouldn't have gotten it a year ago.
Let's not forget about her relationship with her loyal knights. It's a bond forged in the fires of battle, strengthened by mutual respect and a shared sense of duty. It's a relationship that adds a layer of depth, loyalty, and unwavering support to her character. And while the anime doesn't tell us a lot about her past, The Garden of Avalon makes for an amazing read. But the point of all of this is that Saber's character development
I'm gonna watch your video, man.
are not just side plots or minor details. They're the threads that weave the tapestry of her character, adding depth, complexity, and richness that makes her one of the most compelling characters in Fate, which in fairness is the bare minimum considering she's one of the main characters. Well, not really in Heaven's
I mean, she's
Fate,
the face
you know
of
what I mean.
Fate.
In the world of Fate, where alliances shift like sand and betrayals lurk around every corner, Saber's steadfast morality is like a beacon of light guiding her path. It's the compass that navigates her through the storms, that keeps her anchored amidst the tempest. But let's peel back just one more layer. It's not just about being the good guy or being the noble king, because let's face it, on its own, that's boring as hell. It's about the internal battles, the moral dilemmas, and the choices that define her. It's about the struggle to maintain her ideals in a world that often demands compromise, the balance between duty and desire, righteousness and reality. And it's about the flaws, the mistakes and the lessons learned. It's about the humanity that seeps through the cracks of her armor, revealing the woman beneath the king, the human beneath the hero. In her relationship with her knights, we see the respect earned.
I love the way he's describing it, man.
The loyalty inspired,
I'm just
not enforced.
So
it's a
invested.
leadership style that's as refreshing as a cool breeze on a hot day. A style that's rooted in mutual respect, trust, and a shared sense of pride. But it's not a walk in a park. It's a journey filled with bumps, with challenges, and with moments of doubt and despair. It's a journey that tests her mettle, that shapes her character, and ultimately defines her legacy. Saber's leadership and moral compass isn't just a character trait. It's the heartbeat of her character. The pulse that drives her actions, her decisions, and her interactions. And that brings us to the legacy of the Invincible King. It's never been about the legendary challenges, the epic battles, or her iconic sword. It's about the essence of her character, the values she embodies, the journey she undertakes,
like what she's fighting
and the lessons she imparts. Saber's legacy is that of a king who led with honor, a warrior who fought with courage, and a woman.
And you know,
who
that's
lived
also
with
why I love it every time she faces Sasaki Kyojiro, because they both have the most like honor and pride, and they just fight with just the ultimate respect. It's the best matchup ever. Saber versus Sasaki is my favorite matchup of all time.
Values she embodies, the journey she undertakes, and the lessons she imparts. Saber's legacy is that of a king who led with honor.
That was the best fight she ever had,
courage,
man.
And a woman who lived with
Simply
dignity.
because of that.
It's a legacy that resonates, that inspires, and that continues to influence the world of fate and beyond. She's not just a character, she's an icon, a symbol, a beacon of strength, femininity, and moral integrity. She's a testament to the power of well-crafted storytelling, the magic of animation, and the beauty of character development. And here's the beautiful part.
How much?
It's not just about the
Yes,
impact on the
Glazer
anime
so
community
much,
or the
and I
world of
love it.
storytelling. It's about the lives the story touches, the hearts it inspires, and the minds ignited by her tale. It's about the young girl who finds strength in Saber's courage, the aspiring writer who learns the art of character development through her journey, and the anime fans who find joy in her tale. But that's only part of Saber's story. There's
that is
still
literally
so much
the
lore to
appetizer,
discuss,
the
from
teaser.
her noble phantasms to her storied past. So if you don't want to miss the 1 hour epic that is The Legend of Artoria, be sure to subscribe. See you next week.
Buddy, I will literally subscribe right now and leave a like. I will be checking out his video on the Garden of Avalon. You know, the whole, it's gonna be like at least an hour and a half to 2 hour long video, because I'm gonna be talking, pausing, and really getting into it. Same with Gilgamesh, the Excalibur. He's got a bunch of stuff. The way he kind of described that character, I don't know who wrote his script, but it was just so perfectly said. Everything made sense. And not only that, the scenes that he was showing, because on a lot of videos they just put like random scenes to kind of keep you engaged, but the scenes that he put really matched what he was saying, and it hit even different. That didn't even feel like an 8-minute video. But anyway, if you did enjoy that, hit the like. By the time you see this on YouTube, whenever that is, maybe next year, 2025 probably, we are gonna have Gilgamesh videos and a bunch of other Fate videos already posted on Patreon. So check that out. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.